from like months ago. Thank God it wasn't the. I'm such a baby. Oh, thank you, Ernie. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Anime Super Chat Live. Woo! I'm gonna talk about anime like the weebs we are. I am joined today by.
I'm Ernie.
Ernie!
As you probably know me.
Motherfucker who's been MIA.
Oh, no. I've been around just in the back scenes. Hey, have you watched the Flash show? Yeah. Hashtag Church of Ernie. I'm bringing it here.
Well, okay, Ernie.
Welcome back.
Sammy.
That's her actual name.
No, that's her real name.
Yeah.
What an awesome last name. All right, so you guys, welcome to Anime Super Chat. If you guys are joining us and you haven't seen us for a quick minute, this used to be our Dragon Ball after show, but Dragon Ball is too fucking slow, and so we're not gonna worry about Dragon Ball anymore.
Seriously.
We're just gonna talk about all anime. So like you guys saw, we kind of have like an Attack on Titan theme right now because Attack on Titan is hot. Have you guys been watching?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
So we will.
You have. I haven't. I know everything already. So it's.
On Attack on Titan, really?
Oh, no spoilers.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we'll see.
I was told I cannot spoil anything, so that's why I did not want to be part of this show in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, I'm done with Dragon Ball. This
Okay.
is too boring. They're like, all right, then do you want to come back for Attack on Titan? No, because I know everything. I'm going to spoil everything.
Well, how do you, okay, we're going to get to Attack on Titan in a minute.
Dude.
So I just want to say, like, our, like, you know, teaser and everything is, like, our, like, backdrop is Attack on Titan because it's hot right now. But we are going to talk a little bit about ourselves. Every single time we start the show, we're going to talk a little bit about anime, what we like, what we're into. So, Sammy, you're new.
Yeah.
Tell me about your favorite animes.
Gosh.
Tell me about you and your anime.
Is my jam. I
Yes.
love Full Metal Alchemist.
Are you excited for the live action?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm so stoked.
I really hope we don't get stuck with like some cheap, like, I'm sorry, I did not like that Attack on Titan live action. I expected great things. I love the commercial,
Yeah.
and then I got crap. So
There's also rumors that there's going to be like an American version of the Full Metal Alchemist live movie too, and I really hope those rumors.
What do you
get
mean by
confirmed.
American version?
They're gonna, because right now they have Japanese, so they're gonna have the Japanese cast, and they're also planning on having like an American cast as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that is actually a great point with an American cast. So what do you think with this American cast? What do you think, is that going to be good? Because we recently are facing the backlash from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
And the fact that Ghost in the Shell,
I'm sorry.
it's not
Justin,
funny. Ghost in the Shell was awful.
Yo, just indulge. I got you. I'm gonna pretend that I don't know anything, and I will speculate. I will speculate as much as
I
possible.
haven't seen it. I'm too scared to watch it.
Ghost in the
And
Shell?
Ryan.
I know
Yeah.
it's just gonna be a. Pure
What's up,
shit
Ryan?
show.
How you doing, bro? Nice to see you again.
So Ghost in the Shell sucked. And so there's been a lot of backlash about animes and Asian actors and American actors playing Asian roles and Asian actors playing American or Western roles because Full Metal Alchemist actually takes place in Europe.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we do have,
German? I think it has
I
German.
think it's
influences.
heavily German, Dutch,
Yeah.
and so, but you're excited for this live action, which
Yeah.
is going to be a Japanese cast.
Yeah.
So
And-
tell me your thoughts about that, besides just being excited because you like FMA.
I mean, always with the live action version, I feel like it's a little the acting's always overplayed. There's always big sounds. There's a lot of like CG in it, so
Yes.
it's kind of, it gets a little campy. I'll be honest. But then
Yeah.
again, too, they're trying to recreate a cartoon,
Yes.
so kind of has
anime.
to be
Yeah.
displayed and presented in that way, in my
Yes.
personal opinion.
Yeah, it's harder to do a live action of an anime that is very fantasy driven,
Yes.
very magical. I mean, if you look at the all-time best anime live action movie, which is Rurouni Kenshin, that is the best, hands down. Nothing can beat that. And like they're saying,
such
Full
a
Metal
huge
Alchemist.
budget.
Bro,
I don't
Avatar
know.
was the best.
I don't know. So hey guys, I'm Ernie. I am now hosting this show.
It was a joke. I couldn't even last 5 minutes into Avatar, and Avatar's not even anime, so clearly a joke. So you're excited for the Japanese version. I had no idea that they're going to make a westernized version.
It's a rumor.
Just
It is a
don't.
production
Is it
rumor.
is it after the whole Netflix thing with Death Note?
Yeah.
Because that looks like trash too.
No, you know what's so funny? I got into a huge argument about Death Note, and I am a huge Death Note fan. I love Death Note, and Death Note is actually the anime when people are like, "Oh, Jasmine, you like anime? What anime do you recommend to me?" I say Death Note, because it's the easiest to watch.
It's a girl flick.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. It's a girl.
It's
anime.
kind of dark.
It's
a little on the dark
it's
side,
very
kind of
dark.
Also, hi Thomas.
It's incredibly dark, but it's the anime that I could not stop watching, and it was like episode after episode, and I really liked it. And it's very interesting, and it takes you on turns that you would never expect. So I like Death Note. It's one I recommend. So when I saw what Netflix did to it, in my eyes, it was completely butchered. It was destroyed. I hated it, and they completely, absolutely. You guys want to complain about fucking Ghost in the Shell? This Death Note Netflix is the epitome of whitewashing. Like, they even changed the last
name. Has it been released on
name.
Netflix yet, or is it just the trailer so far?
No, it
It was
has
just
not
a
been
trailer.
released yet. It was just a teaser trailer.
So
Just a
for
teaser.
me, like, yeah, it could be a shit show. I'll be perfectly honest. Am I allowed to say shit show?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm hosting.
I mean,
You're allowed to use as many colorful words as possible.
But
You guys know
can't
this.
stop me.
I'm
Yes.
always an advocate of kind of watching something before like making a lot of judgment, because sometimes you can get surprised. Ghost in the Shell, I know I just said I'm too scared to go watch it.
Yeah.
But it's because it's just such a beloved series and it has such a long set of story and
Yes.
characters, and
Yes.
there's a lot of mad fanboys out there. I know that for a fact.
I don't blame them. They're actually so mad that one of the creators from one of the past Ghost in the Shells is creating a new Ghost in the Shell anime. That's how much that anger was.
I've always enjoyed a Netflix show. There hasn't been one that I have not liked.
13 Reasons Why?
13 Reasons Why. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I heard
Well,
a lot
you mean
of
just
backlash
anything,
from
anything Netflix original?
I a lot of
Because
their shows.
I watched It's a Very Merry Christmas. It's a Netflix original, and it was crap. It was crap.
I avoid
that
them.
Bill
If
Murray
it looks
Christmas
bad,
special
I
was
avoid it.
crap. It was
Oh,
terrible.
man.
And it was made by Netflix, and I was like, what
Get
were you
out. No, I'm just
thinking?
kidding. I haven't watched it.
was like,
But Death Note is definitely in that category of gateway anime. That
you-
if you're getting
Yes.
introducing someone to anime,
Yes.
Death Note's in that gateway category.
I guess
I
it
agree,
would be. Did you guys see
absolutely.
the original Japanese live action of Death Note?
No,
Oh, I've been told it was
haven't.
good.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. That's why when I saw the
Their
Netflix
Tumblr
remake,
is
when I saw the
lit.
Netflix one, I was like, oh no. The only cool part
Fangirls
about it,
love it.
the only cool part about it was, well, the girls liked it,
Yeah.
because there was all those pretty boy Asians that were
Yep.
on there. The only good thing that came out of the live
So
action,
you
the
don't like
Japanese
Rain
one,
Man?
huh?
Be confident of your sexuality. You can like pretty boy Asian boys.
Oh,
too.
I do like pretty boy Asian
Yeah.
boys. Come on,
Yeah,
look
come
at
on.
Brian.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm in love with Brian. I miss you, Brian.
Brian's bae.
Yeah. I talk to him every single night.
Really?
Yeah, because
That's
it's
cute.
day during
That's
night
cute.
time.
What's another
yeah.
like introduction, good anime to introduce people to?
What
I would actually
depends.
say FMA.
Animes.
I think-
it's another epic.
It really
Yeah.
depends on the person though, because like
That's true.
if I'm talking to a person that loves sci-fi,
Absolutely.
my number one hit them is Gurren Lagann. Go watch Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
But if they like all this weird, freaky stuff,
Yeah.
like just random shit that kind of messes with your mind, I would probably tell them go with like Fooly Cooly. It's like that would trip you out, and then like I'm talking
we're
about.
talking
a
about-
zombie.
I think
we're
it's how
talking-
I
It
introduce
really
is
depends.
depending like what are you feeling, like what have you been wanting to watch lately, because when I'm stressed out, I want to watch like bloody, dark, like humorous anime, but when I need something to cheer me up, I go for like slice of life, shoujo,
Yuri on Ice.
cutesy. Yeah, Yuri on Ice.
I do like
Yuri
you,
on Ice.
Justin. I like you a lot, Justin.
No, so so you agree on Death Note being
yeah.
a gateway anime.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, 100%.
So what else would be, so you named a couple gateway animes according to like what you like or what that person's
Sword Art
interests are.
Online.
Sword Art is
Yes,
probably
great gateway.
Right,
I think
exactly.
that's
Yes.
the perfect one, because most of the people around there are gamers nowadays,
Yes.
or they like playing video games. They grew up with video games. And be like, hey, so how would you think it would be like if you actually got stuck in one? And
Yeah.
that's a great way to get people
That is,
into it.
it's really good.
Like-
I think Attack on Titan's also a good one. Another good gateway.
And you know
anime.
what? I just finished watching season
For the bloody,
1.
gory people.
For the
Yeah.
bloody gory, because it was actually almost hard for me. Like I was straight up, watch TV while I eat, and I was watching Attack on Titan while I ate, and not a good
Suburb-
idea.
Sub or dub.
It's
Sub or dub.
real
The sub.
detailed.
How do you eat and like
It's hard,
and
man.
read and watch the
Listen,
thing?
man, I'm
have
a
to-
pro weeb.
I have to. I have
got
to.
this.
When I watch anime, I have to like close the windows, the doors, turn off my phone, not eat
Do you
before.
make it dark like
and
a
then-
theater too, so it's just you and the anime?
wow.
Oh yeah, I even take my clothes off and just watch. Just
All right.
watch it
Bowl of
naked.
wine.
Wow.
And
Light
then,
a candle.
and then just pay attention. Just read the subs in the dark. I call it my blackout days.
Well, what are you watching? Sailor Moon? Like, what the fuck are you watching in the
You
dark?
don't judge me. That's
I'm
what
not
tell people
judging you.
when
I'm
I
asking you. What is it you're watching?
He's watching
Butt naked in the
I
dark.
watch stuff. Oh, that's,
High School
that
Again.
is a great. That's a great gateway one. That and girls. Okay, my gateway was Girls Bravo. Did you ever?
Oh my god! Yes.
I stumbled upon this because of it was on Netflix, and I
Uh-huh.
stumbled upon it, and I was like, "What is this?" It's like never experienced anime before. I watched it, and I was like, "This is weird," but
What's
there's
the
like
anime
some
about? Girls Bravo?
Girls
It's
Bravo.
a fan service.
It's
Is
a
it?
fan service.
I love
It
fan
opened.
service.
It opened my
Wow,
eyes.
I'm sure it opened a lot of things.
It opened a lot of things.
Not just your eyes.
And then after that, I was like, I started like, and I was like, oh, so
Anime's
this is anime.
weird.
And I was like,
Wow.
oh, so Dragon Ball was an anime.
Yeah.
And then like Sailor Moon was an anime. I didn't realize that, and that's what opened my eyes.
There's
and then
different genres. There'll be fan service, shoujo, shonen, epic, sci-fi.
vanilla.
Vanilla.
You get it.
I
You're the
know.
only one that gets it.
Hentai.
Yeah.
Tentacles. But these are all great gateway animes. But the Death Note one, so that is definitely a whitewash one. But now they're actually, because you're talking about Full Metal, you're excited for the Japanese and the westernized version of it. So Death Note now is to be rumored. They're rumoring a Japanese version of it too, kind of to combat this this whitewash one that fucking sucks. Which, by the way, I don't know if you saw it, but they just released a statement saying the reason why they chose white actors is because they couldn't find Asian actors that spoke English well enough.
That's not
No
True.
comment.
Look at that. That's just like,
Yoshi. Come on.
yeah.
Yoshi.
There's a lot of Asian actors that speak English just fine. I felt like it was a cop out. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got into a huge in-depth argument about this Death Note Netflix thing. Did you realize that they changed the last names of the characters?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yes. So to me,
We're still talking about
when I
Death
was
Note.
arguing about it, Death Note, because somebody was like, "Oh, they're white characters." They're not. They're Japanese. The dad is a a police chief.
Yeah, he's a detective.
Yeah, he's a police chief, and Light, the last name is Yagami, and then I think is Misa Amani was Misa, and the girl in Death Note. And I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but they're all Japanese.
Yeah.
And so if you go to Death Note and you look at the Netflix version of it, if you go to the Wikipedia page, they changed the last name to Turner. So it's Light Turner.
What?
Yeah, so they did that, and it to me it was disappointing on multiple levels. Besides it whitewashing, Light is supposed to be attractive. He's supposed to be preppy. He's supposed to be like a stand-up guy. He's supposed to be the last person you expect
to.
and this guy looks like a school shooter. Like, this guy looks like fucking Kurt Cobain. Like, it's like, I
Netflix
don't know.
is really pushing the envelope on this project. They're probably trying to do something new, fresh, and different.
Yes.
That is true. But I mean, why would you go against the fans of the original thing?
Especially a very niche fandom.
Because
We're the loudest.
It's the same reason
I-
why
We
they
go to the
chose.
internet. Are you kidding? That's how we get validation.
Yeah.
We go to the internet, we go to Reddit, we talk about these things that
Yep.
we're not happy about, and we are the loudest, and media loves that. They
Yep.
eat it up.
The reason why, are you asking why did they whitewashed it? To appeal to a bigger demographic, just like they used Scarlett Johansson.
Is that what?
Yeah.
That was because she looked fine in that suit.
Nope. Sorry. She's
Anime's
not,
cool.
not-
We don't need to make
Meh.
it cool because
Meh.
of Hollywood. It's fine as it is.
So-
but also anime's weird.
Anime is really
Always
weird, and I
weird.
love about it. That's what I love about it.
We're gonna talk about some anime news, and then you guys are asking what our favorite animes are, what our first animes are, and we're gonna talk about that too. But first, some anime news. So I'm gonna talk about the anime news real quick. My favorite person in this whole world, he is dad to me. Hayao Miyazaki is releasing a new anime short. It is debuting in July. It is a CG short. It's called Kimushi no Baro, which means Boro the Caterpillar. And it's debuting at the Ghibli Museum in Tokyo, Japan in July. So late July. And he's working actually on a new movie, and that will be released, I think, in 2019.
And it's actually based off of that short.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
perfect.
The caterpillar. So we know that Miyazaki went into retirement, and so he retired, but he helped make this short. From what I heard, was that the short inspired him so much that he's like, you know what, turning this into a film. Just kidding, guys, coming out of retirement. And it's not like Studio Ghibli can be like, nah, son, like you can't come back from retirement.
Yeah.
You know, don't make another Academy Award-winning film.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So I'm excited for that. I love
It's being beautiful.
Ghibli. You were recently in Japan. Did you go to the
I
Ghibli
went to
Museum?
the Ghibli Museum.
Did you cry?
Yes.
I will cry so hard.
It was such an interactive experience that it's really hard to describe. And it's quite brilliant because it is actually.
I hate you.
I know.
I hate you so much.
It's geared more towards kids, but it's almost like Disneyland.
Yeah.
Really? If the films resonate to your heart, because I grew up watching it since I was like a kid.
Really?
Didn't even know it was considered anime. It's technically not anime. It's Japanese animation, is what Miyazaki calls it. But you get to see. You go into this first room and it's all a dedicated animation, and you turn knobs and you insert like little pieces of film, and it just projects it onto. It's
cool.
Phenomenal. It's all this like interactive, cool,
as if like you're part
moving
of the
sculptures,
Wow.
and it's phenomenal. And then you go upstairs and there's a freaking cat bust that you can sit inside of, and it's the most comfortable thing. You wouldn't think that the cat bust would be as soft as it is, but it's supposed to be a cat. It was the softest couch I sat in.
Holy
sat on
shit.
in Japan.
I can't wait. Hayao Miyazaki is a genius.
And just the artwork is everywhere, and they have little pieces of costumes like hanging up to dry that you recognize from like Kiki's Delivery Service. Or,
that's cute. I can't wait to go. That's definitely on my to-do list. But yeah, so he's
bucket list.
New anime shorts debuting in July. I can't wait to watch it. Other anime news. So we actually mentioned it very quickly in passing, but Yuri on Ice was an incredibly popular anime, and it is so popular that are actually making a movie. Mm-hmm. But don't get too excited, because the movie essentially is just like the anime put all together. It's a recompilation of all of it. Maybe they're gonna add something, maybe not, but it's gonna come out on DVD actually late July as well.
Yeah.
One last news is actually Anime Expo news. And so Anime Expo news, we are having Mishiro Ayano and Angela join the AX lineup for Anisong World Matsuri Day 3. They're going to be performing. Mishiro Ayano is a voice actress and a singer in Fate Stay Night, which is incredibly popular anime. That's on my anime to-do list. And Gunslinger Shadows. And Angela is in Knights of Sidonia, and so they'll be performing at AX.
I love what everybody on Facebook has gone to. They're calling Anime Expo Idol Apocalypse. They've just announced all these idols that are going to be at the show.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
All the fanboys are
I heard that Daniel Jerome's going to put on body paint and go as a Titan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That is awesome.
But he's going to be naked, so I don't know if he'll get... if he's gonna get arrested or not.
Nah, man. Everybody knows AX is like BootyCon. Like that's where all the butts come out, all the titties, everything.
If you wear a bathing suit, you're okay.
Yes, actually, don't show that stuff. But I'm saying you're gonna see it, but don't show it. I mean, Kill la Kill a few years ago.
Oh God, that was
when Kill la Kill was at its epitome.
Epitome of just silent delight for Kill la Kill.
I was like,
the men with purple glowing nipples, fantastic. Loved it.
Booty,
rocking everywhere.
Thank you, cosplay.
And underboob.
Everything you do.
Okay, so amazing. Are we ready to talk about our favorite animes? Because Ryan wants to know.
Yes, so you guys want to know our favorite animes? We'll let you know your favorite animes. I'm going to start off with Ernie. Go, Ernie.
What?
Me? I will go.
First, yeah.
I will go. I will tell you. The best anime in the whole goddamn world is Cowboy Bebop. Because it is legendary. Mm-hmm. It is excellence in the Japanese form. It is the best. Hands down, no arguments, the best dubbed anime. With Steve Bloom, who is a legendary voice actor voicing Spike Spiegel. Yeah. I love it. The cast is perfect. It's great. It's balanced. It has great storyline. The movie was fantastic. The only comment is I want to see more of the girl, I forgot her name, Julia. And I just want to see her more in the anime. We saw her more in the movie, but that's it. Number one is Cowboy Bebop. Number 2 is Sailor Moon for nostalgia factor. It's what got me into anime. I didn't even know what anime was when I was watching it on Toonami as a kid. But Sailor Moon, absolutely girl power. And number 3 is a toss-up for me. I'm gonna say Full Metal. I love Full Metal. It's it's definitely the emotions it takes me on. That roller coaster, but yeah. So that's my top 3 anime. There you go. Next.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Number what?
Number
Numero
1.
uno.
That's my jam.
All right.
I don't go back and rewatch anime very often. I have seen that show at least 6 or 7 times.
Holy shit.
Sometimes I'll just have it in the background while I'm working. And number 2, I really like Bakuno and Durarara. The light novelist author, his name is Ryoko Narita. He is brilliant with how he showcases these stories, because episode 1, he'll always just dump a ton of characters. Like, he'll throw 12 characters at you. Nice. That's at Bakuno, that's also in Durarara. All these crazy characters, he just dumps them. Like, by the way, these are people. And then something crazy happens, something supernatural. And then
what's that anime about?
So Bakuno it surrounds the idea of the Philosopher's Stone, actually.
Okay.
And of immortality. So episode 1, you see a train, he dumps 12 characters at you. They all are very iconic, and you kind of want to get to know them more. And what he does with episode 2 through 26, you get a episode dedicated to that character, of their perspective and how they tie into this kind of phenomena that's going on. And it's just really character driven.
Yes.
It's fantastic. And same thing with Durarara. Durarara surrounds a modern day Tokyo that it has the headless horseman, who's now a motorcyclist, and again dumps 12 to 15 characters that are all very interesting, and dedicates episodes 2 through 26 on their perspective of how these events kind of occur, and you just start falling in love with.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so you at least fall in love with one of those characters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that was my beef with. I love One Punch Man, and that's usually my number 3. But my beef with it, we didn't get much from other characters.
It's so funny. I rewatched it recently, and there's so much more they could do with that world.
Because the manga, you see more of the characters. I really want to see more of. I forgot her name, the girl with the green hair.
Yeah.
And so I want to see more of her. We didn't get it, Yeah. And so even the bicycle rider, we didn't get it. There's so many interesting characters we don't see more from.
I think that's based off of a really simple 4-panel comic.
It is,
and there wasn't really a story. It was kind of episodic. And then I love Madhouse Animation Studios. I love you guys. They make everything beautiful and epic, and they actually created a storyline and a world specifically for these characters. I wish there was more. I want more. Madhouse, if you're listening, we want more.
Yeah, can't wait for season 2. So that was your number 1, 2, and 3?
2 and 3. Yeah, that's me.
Perfect. Ernie?
I've been thinking the whole entire
Judging
time.
you really
I constantly fight with myself.
Just go with your.
I constantly have to fight with myself about which one's my favorites. So I'm gonna actually start from number 3. So my number 3.
Look at this guy. Yes.
I have to say it wasn't number 3 until they released Gaunt Zero, but Gaunt is my number 3.
Okay.
The anime was alright. The manga was what really got me. I actually been collecting all of them, but when they released Gaunt Zero, I was like, "Oh my god, this is visual sex in the making." It's the storyline is so bloody. It's so hardcore. It's action packed. It's basically these guys are trapped in a game, but not like Sword Art. They died once, and they were resurrected into a room. And in that room with a bunch of other random people they never met before are told that you guys have died, but we've been brought back. Wow. But the only way you get to stay alive is if you fight for your life.
Whoa.
And so they have to kill a monster, and when they kill the monster, they get points. And their goal is to get 100 points so they can be set free. But this is not happening all in the course of one night. They'll fight one round, and if they survive, a few days later, randomly, they'll get pulled in all over again. And it's bloody. You get characters being shuffled in and out. It's like Game of Thrones.
It's really gritty.
That's really cool.
Really gritty.
And when you watch it's on Netflix. Gaunt Zero is a highlight of just one of the fights, one of the arcs, and it's all 3D animation.
Yeah.
It's so
beautiful. I can't remember the guys that did it. I'm gonna look it up right now.
So intense and great. That's got to be my number 3. Number 2 is Gurren Lagann, and oh god, that was one of
Trigger Studios.
That was one of the most epic stories I've seen. That was one of my first red hair crushes. Yoko is the shit.
Yeah, everyone loves Yoko.
Yoko is so sexy, but yeah, she's my favorite.
Okay.
They're the same creators of Kill la Kill, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same. Number one, I gotta say this because all the people that know it, they cry a little inside, but it's Angel Beats.
Angel Beats.
The music, the story.
I haven't even heard of that one. I haven't. Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
I am the new host. I gotta be the new host today. Like seriously, like how do you not? It's Angel Beats. It's.
I am actually cry every other episode during Angel Beats.
I have the acoustic song that the girl sings when she
I know.
I have that on my phone and like I like to listen to it like once a week.
Just watching her play the piano is phenomenal. Like they put so much detail work into it, and then the stories are so heartbreaking when you get to know these characters.
And I read the manga. What's called At
Heaven's
Door, which is like a prequel to everything. And that one's even more heartbreaking. But it really hits you at home. There's actually a video that went viral a few weeks ago, which is like the best anime reaction ever. And it's the guy watching the last scene of Angel Beats, and he starts crying, and his friend walks in. And he's like, "What's going on? Oh, you're watching the episode of me? What's going on? Oh my God, that's happening!" He literally goes and starts trashing his friend's room in the background. He's literally throwing his chairs and everything around, and his friend's just sitting there watching the screen crying, not caring that his friend is trashing his room.
God,
his friend is trashing his room, and he's just crying.
You like anime when you cry about it.
Anime is probably the only thing that's successful
Nina
that ever got a tear out of me.
It will always be too soon.
Too soon.
So those are our top 3 anime, and then we'll type it in the comments after the show's over, so you guys can watch it later, and then a bunch of them, like, we'll, if it's on Netflix, we'll let you know, and so forth. But let's talk about the current hottest anime right now, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So I went back and I watched all of season 1, and I was blown away. And now season 2, and the last episode I left off with, so there was an episode that premiered today. I didn't watch it. I've only watched, so I'm caught up to speed, except for this last one. So last thing I watched was what's her name?
Amir.
Yeah,
Amir and Krista.
Where are you? Okay, where is it?
Okay, I'll tell you exactly
because I'm not watching it.
Jumps off, cuts her hand, and lightning. And
that's where she's at. So today's episode, we do a recap. Not a recap, but we explore Amir's relationship with Krista.
Okay, it's so totally.
Can you can spoil this to me?
No, are not lesbian? Okay,
are they
not fight you for that?
That is kind of lesbian.
She has a weird lesbian crush. It was hinted that she's not.
It's interesting.
Straight.
Have you seen Revolutionary Girl Utena? Because it's the same thing where there's a princess, and she's being protected by an individual who wants to be like a soldier and a protector. But it's platonic. There's like a little insinuation. But I still think it's very interesting to have that concept with like a pair of girls. So there's somebody who just wants to protect. Like Krista's a small human being, and she's honestly somebody you can admire because she's so weak and small, and she still wants to be part of the Scouts,
and she's so willing to put her life on the line.
So we explore a little bit more on that relationship of how they met, and kind of we do a flashback scene of some of their training, winter training
on the mountains,
with the cadets.
What's up, Larry?
And then we kind of go forward where we go back to when she cuts her hand open, and she actually turns into a fucking Titan.
Oh man,
let's be honest.
Yes, because fuck you, Annie. I want to see more Ymir. Oh my god, she's so bad. I actually loved her character.
Badass.
Season 1, I got my top 3 right here. I got Hanj, I got Sasha, and I got Ymir. Those are my girls.
The animation is super on point because Wood Studios knows how to make their animation gorgeous. Dude, but when she turned into a Titan and she's fighting these guys off, it is just pure like photographic.
I got a little upset though.
Gorgeousness.
I got a little upset. She could have just done that and would have saved those 4 scouts' life if she turned into the Titan earlier. Like why? I
mean, has anybody else seen the episode, or is it just me?
You're the only one that's seen episode 5.
The thing is, I'm caught up with the manga, so
I
know
everything. I don't know
everything.
if I'm allowed to spoil or anything, because the end of the episode, it's great.
You're only spoiling it for her.
I feel like one of the main storyline. The question is, where are these Titans coming from?
Yes.
And like who can turn into a Titan? Why can they turn into a Titan?
Yes.
At the end of the episode,
we get some
Amir
answers.
we get insinuated that she dies fighting for her life and protecting the
as a Titan
crew as a Titan. And so we were hoping, like, okay, Amir's a Titan. Maybe we could actually get some answers. She knows that she's a Titan.
Yeah.
Maybe she knows something that we can talk to her, but she passes away. And we still have that stupid question of
because that's what they're
why
doing right
can
now.
These characters turn into Titans.
Yeah, because they said that somebody in the 104th knows, and they think it's Krista that knows something to why the Titans are in the walls.
She's the daughter of a nobleman from the inside of the church.
What are we talking about?
Krista, the little small blonde girl. She's actually she's the illegitimate child of a nobleman from like the deep inside. From the very, very
this church.
Inside.
I don't know what's up with you, church.
It's good,
but I don't know if our.
I'm just gonna twiddle my thumbs.
You know a lot.
Why?
I know
a lot.
I'm caught up with the manga. I know everything. At this point, they've already released all secrets.
Yeah.
And they're basically doing the last chapters to end it. Because this should have ended about a year ago already.
Why are there Titans inside when there is no hole in the wall?
Yeah, that huge ass hairy dude is throwing him over. That's what my answer was. I really don't know.
Oh wait, they showed the Beast Titan.
They showed him. Yeah, this is the second episode. This is the second episode. He said
that guy.
Connie's house.
That guy
has a giant ass Titan in his house, and the Titan whispers, Okairi Nasai, which is like welcome home, which is usually what your mom or someone like when you come home to. Yeah. And so Connie heard it and it's like, was that a family member?
Was my mom's a Titan? Yeah. Like I thought the mom was like inside the stomach or something.
What's triggering these little secrets?
Holy shit, man!
It's really
I can't
fucked
wait
up.
anymore. I need to like go and read the manga because I binge watched season 1. I just finished this week.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I can't wait for the next episode. Like I'm gonna go home and I'm like watching this next episode.
It's definitely gonna be good for like probably the next 2 episodes. Yeah. And then after that, it's gonna get boring as fuck. Like you won't even want to watch it.
Really? Say where you're up to now. Is there enough material for 25 episodes or 13 episodes?
No. Well, maybe. No, you're definitely not going to catch up. Yeah. But right after this part, you are going to be hitting a rough... I don't know if they'll edit it or edit it down for the anime, but you're going to hit a very long, rough patch of just complete... It's like... It's hard to explain, but there's no more action. You don't see Titans for like a whole... I had to wait a whole entire year just to see another Titan.
Is it flashback information?
It's not even...
Like
a little bit.
Almost?
Almost like a filler. Okay. It all becomes diplomatic and has to do a lot with the government. And yes, you find out more about the church.
Yeah.
But that arc is going to be boring as hell.
Just because it's so action-packed right now.
Oh, no, it's just all diplomatic.
No, I'm saying right now it's so action-packed for you to just like drop and do like a story that's something that should have existed probably earlier.
Yeah.
And then built up to the action.
They should have squeezed this arc in between everything. Yeah. But they didn't. And it turns into this really long patch of boringness. Yeah. But the end of that arc is such a hard hitter. So I'm pretty sure that the end of the boring part and that hard hitting end is going to be where this season ends.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure that's where that season's going to end, which is going to be the end of the boring arc. But I'm
excited.
Yeah,
your friends just is reminding you that you're playing along. Remember?
I am doing my best.
Don't you dare spoil. So, because I knew Annie was the Titan because I watched season 2 before finishing season 1. So I was just like, come on, when are they gonna say it? When are they gonna do it? It looks like her. She acts like her. I know this. So that was destroyed for me.
Which part?
Knowing Annie was a Titan.
Annie was a Titan. Annie's great. I liked Annie a lot.
Fuck Annie.
She was. She taught Eren how to fight, and like she had this great Stone Cold she was like a cooler, smaller, cuter version of Mikasa.
See, Mikasa's not even in my top 3.
She's creepy.
She's Mikasa.
She's creepy as hell.
She's a good fighter though.
She's awesome.
Okay, you guys. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this is something that nobody really noticed, and it's always been there from the beginning, but it will get you thinking. But if you guys look it up, it's public knowledge that both Mikasa's last name and Levi's last name are both Ackerman. They share the same last name. And nobody's ever brought that up. And it still hasn't been brought up until the most recent chapters. But there's been years and years where I've noticed this, and I brought this up to people, and they're like, no, Mikasa has a different last name. I'm like, no, go back and look it up. And
It's
in the
accurate.
beginning,
You're talking about
Levi and Mikasa have the same last name.
No,
And-
I think I noticed that.
they,
actually,
yeah,
but
in
I
the
didn't
beginning,
pay attention.
no,
'cause
in the
shit was
beginning
happening.
they translated or one of their names wrong, but in the end they have the same last
My
name.
brain just exploded
Oh,
right
And,
now.
and, and
because
that's been common knowledge for a very long time, but nobody's ever
you
put
can
it.
see similarities too.
And then plus they're both great fighters, and there's a reason for that. And it's their lineage; they're related because they have the same last name.
All right, bro, that's enough journey.
But that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler.
I know.
That's not a spoiler. I'm saying I'm just
That's
bringing
it.
to light something
I know,
that a lot of people have never
That
noticed.
is so clever.
So the chat is asking, and I want to ask you this too. And if you guys watch Attack on Titan, you let us know what your answer is. Who is your favorite character in Attack on Titan? And I'm gonna ask a question, and this is for the chat as well. If you can cosplay a character from Attack on Titan, like the character you can love a character, but you don't feel related to them. So what's a character that you really like?
I like
What are the-
Reiner.
Which is the
and you
most
like-
naked Titan.
And you like, and what's the character that you would like to cosplay as?
Oh, I can't
Or
cosplay Reiner, but I like Reiner. He's like the backbone. Like he's the backbone.
Rainer?
Yeah, Rainer.
Rainer.
Is he gay?
I no, I don't think so.
No. He's all types of fucked up, but not gay.
He's
Okay.
the backbone of that group. I feel like
Okay.
Wait, where are you guys again?
we are. Amir just turned into a Titan, and
Okay.
she just fought off.
I'm gonna stay quiet now.
Yeah. So I just feel like he's really
I don't like being
dependable,
less dark like
and
this.
a lot.
That's why I didn't
of
want to be on the show.
The
It's-
characters
Okay.
really look up to him, and
Okay.
they know if Rainer's there to help them on a quest, like it's gonna be solid.
Okay.
Talk to me in a week.
All right, Ernie. And then if you want to cosplay an
Cosplay.
Attack on Titan cosplay, what character would you cosplay as?
Any Titan.
You could be a dude. I don't care if you want to
Any
Levi
Titan.
it up.
Do
Levi
it
it
any
up.
Titan.
I don't cosplay anymore. So who would can it come back to me? I have to think
I'll come
about
back to
this.
you. All right, Ernie.
You're gonna have to skip me because the like. Well,
Bro, I'm just gonna skip you all in general. Skip you. There's a door. Skip on out. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
like I wouldn't say a
your
specific. I
favorite
would
character?
say the Ackermans.
The
So-
Ackermans.
I'm just gonna
So
leave it at
Levi and
Ackerman.
Mikasa, you like them?
And there's a third, but yes,
Oh,
I'm not coming back for this.
Come on, Ernie.
Hey, I'm Joe today. I'm gonna drop spoilers.
Ernie, thank you for being here. This has been nothing but delightful.
And then
I
if you could
know.
cosplay, would you cosplay a Titan?
A naked Titan.
Oh, that's fantastic.
The most naked looking
The hairy
one.
one?
No, I would get
hairy
okay.
one?
I would get
hairy
actually. No,
one, alright.
if I really could, I would do the armored Titan. That's not a spoiler. Yeah, okay. I would do
Armored
I would do the armored Titan because
Okay.
you'll see him later. It's just it's bulky and just padded with armor.
Yeah.
He's probably the second best Titan.
Sasha.
I'm gonna stop there. Second best Titan.
I would cosplay Sasha.
I would
Potato
also.
Girl.
Yeah.
Potato Girl's the best.
Yeah.
I love her.
She brings light to all the dark situations.
Yep.
That's why she was created that way.
I like Sasha.
And the
a
way how
lot.
she's eating and like not giving a shit.
Always a potato.
Potato's awesome.
My favorite character, my favorite character is Hanj, the scientist
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Where
Is
she's
that how
just
you
like
say her name? I always said.
Hanj. That's how they pronounce it. Hanj.
I always said
Hanj.
Henge. Henge.
They pronounce it in the Japanese
it.
Hanj. Hanj is fucking hilarious. I love her.
Weird.
She's crazy.
Crazy
She's just like
nerd.
crazy. She's like, oh my god, I have a Titan, and she's just like, oh my god, and his name is Bean, and his name is Sunny, and and then
She's like the crazy cat lady but with Titans.
Eccentric is the word.
but she's so smart because like look at the way what she's doing. She's doing the research, and then she took like where we're at in Attack on Titan.
She's a great
She
fighter.
In the
too.
anime,
And she's a
like
great
looking at
fighter,
the
too.
She
wall.
took that
She's
priest
looking at
with
the
her.
skin.
She's like, you're not going anywhere. I want
Yeah.
to know things, and you're coming with me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry about it.
and she has such a high position for a reason. She's a good fighter too. She's just not
She's
smart only.
Super
She's a
smart,
good-
super
she's a
good
good
fighter,
fighter.
super great leader. On top of it, I love her, and I think she's like they don't give her enough like love. They gave Mikasa way too much in season 1. Season 2 so far, not so much. But yeah, Justin, no, Ernie's not answering that question. He can text you about it.
Wait.
Give him your number. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If it's not in the anime, I don't care if it's in the manga.
Let me see. What was it? Oh, I will say this though. I freaking hate Armin. I despise Armin.
Why? Is he annoying to you?
I despise him. He's
Okay,
useless and annoying.
All right.
He is weak.
I do not like that guy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But he has his favorites. You're either a Armin lover or you're an Armin hater.
Okay.
And I hate Armin.
All right. No problem.
So bad.
No problem. So no more Attack on Titan because Ernie's gonna fucking spoil something.
Yes.
So that's it on Attack on Titan. Like for today's show. Let's talk about some conventions real quick. So anime is huge in the cosplay world, and conventions is where you find cosplays. And so what conventions are coming up, you guys? What are you excited for? I know Fanime is happening at the end of the month up in NorCal, San Jose, PartyCon. And that's happening Memorial Day weekend. Fanime. What other cons are happening?
Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, we got
Expo.
Crunchyroll Expo?
Oh, I heard about Crunchyroll Expo. But that's
Really?
like
What is
September,
that?
I believe.
Because
But it's like in
Aniplex did their anime
They
fest.
did that for a day. So yeah, that's in September. But
It's
Crunchyroll
so
Expo,
far away,
they
like-
have deep pockets. It's gonna be a good event. I'm
Shit,
really excited.
I didn't
Also,
even know.
I am not driving
I'm-
6 hours to that. I really
Where
wanted
is
to
it?
go.
In Santa Clarita,
So-
I
Okay.
believe.
I did
Alright.
not want to
And
drive
then
that far for it.
Titan Con is today, right now, at CSU Fullerton.
So stop watching this
It's
and
free.
go to TitanCon. Just
It's
kidding.
for freezies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we have WeirdCon coming up. And oh my god, they had a Harry Potter party with
Yo,
like
I'm going.
karaoke.
I'm going.
And
I'm gonna be there. It's
no,
gonna be lit.
The best one's gonna be that last party on Alderaan. That's gonna be the party where it's gonna
I
be
saw
lit.
What am I
that.
gonna wear?
That one's gonna be so lit. That one's gonna be fun.
Okay, cool.
Star Wars
WeirdCon.
party.
When's WeirdCon happening? What weekend?
The 14th?
So Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day weekend.
Not,
So not
not
next-
this weekend, but
Next weekend is Free Comic Book Day, and you'll see us there.
Then the
That's
weekend-
on May 6th.
weekend after that.
The weekend after that, which is a big fucking weekend for a million things, graduations, Mother Day, and also WeirdCon.
Where is
So-
WeirdCon?
Yeah, where is it at?
Costa Mesa, I believe.
Why are you asking questions and you know the answer?
I don't know.
I
don't
go.
know what the venue is.
No, but he
Oh,
knows
I
Attack on
get-
Titan spoilers.
Oh
but he
yeah, I
doesn't
know. Attack on Titan
WeirdCon.
spoilers. No, because that I go.
But he knows the
and
parties.
everything.
Are you Mini Joe? Because like Joe, all he cares about are after parties, and I feel like he's rubbed off of
I'm
you.
the type of
Has
person
he
that
rubbed off of
I'm
you?
the person that they come, they grab me, they put me in the trunk of their car and drive me to these places.
Fantastic.
Like I wouldn't be here today
You're
if
about
it
to go
wasn't
to-
for Junior
And I'm
sticking
not-
me in his car and driving me
I'm
here.
the person already at the party, and Ernie pulls up, and it's like, hey, Ernie, what's up? Want a drink?
And then by the end of the night, we're like, "Where's Ernie?"
All right, so yeah, WeirdCon. We'll put up a link, and so you guys can check it out if you want. And it's weird. I'm actually gonna write it. It's weird as in WYRD.
Thomas
So
Franco.
if you want to look it up.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
a
watched.
great question.
Come on, the one that everybody grew up with had to be
Sailor Moon.
I did watch some Sailor Moon, but I also grew up mainly on Dragon Ball and Card Captors. Those are my
Card
two.
Captors.
Card
Captors.
Captors. Oh, wait, no, the manga's coming back.
Yes, the manga's
manga-
already been released, and the anime's coming
It's almost
out
coming back. I can't wait for that
January 2018. I am so stoked.
That one was great. I love the movie, and like
I'm an
it just-
outweep.
I was so unsatisfied with
I
the
feel
ending.
like Card Captor.
I was not satisfied.
Card Captor Sakura is definitely one of those flagships for Clamp, which is the artist group behind
Yeah.
all these like shoujo, sometimes action adventure.
Sweet.
And I'm really excited they're kind of bringing that back. It's gonna be.
Oh, also Rurouni Kenshin's coming back,
Yes, it is.
That's coming back, too.
Yes, it is.
and
More
I
anime.
really wonder how that. I heard it's supposed to be about his son, because he was supposed to
I
have a
think his
kid.
son's name's Kenta.
Yeah, like he had a kid that he left behind, and he went off training.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled the Goku.
It's okay.
He pulled the
He's gonna be
Goku.
fine.
Goku, man. All right, so
Vegeta was a better dad. Same.
all these animes, guys. Do you post this on your social media? Do you have a social media that people could follow you on?
My pages keep getting taken down.
Do they?
My Twitter is Sammy_speed. Same
Perfect.
thing for Instagram.
Sammy
And then-
with an I.
Yeah, Sammy with an I_speed. And then I have my Facebook. That's like personal though, and I post
Not
pictures
anymore.
of-
No, worry
pictures
about
of
it.
dogs and food. It's
Dogs
kind
are
of
the best.
boring. Oh, wine. I put like
And
pictures of
wine.
wine all the time.
And Ernie, you don't have any social media currently?
The_journey. That's JERNI.
There we go. All right, perfect. And my social media is Jasmine Loves You X on all platforms. If you guys have any more, I know some of you actually did like hit up my page and ask me what animes I should watch. Keep hitting up my page. Keep asking me. I'll answer your message. I'll let you know what animes I think are good. And then in the meantime, if you do want to get into new anime, seriously, our Kelly's show Rapid Fire Supercharged K is a great way of learning new anime. In 2 minutes, she tries to sell a hashtag member.
Great reference.
On 4 animes, and it's a great way of she summarizes it so good and so fast, and it's full of action. It's really it's good for people who have ADD. It was like next. Oh,
she's like a salesman. She's pitching it to you and making sure you want to watch it before moving on.
Exactly.
If you want spoilers, let me know. If you want spoilers, I'll tell you. I'll tell you spoilers.
Yeah, you hit him up, you DM him. Do not on air. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. For NB with
you want to know what's in the basement?
What are you doing,
no,
man?
Stop it.
What are you doing? I am done. Hit that like button. And don't forget to hit subscribe to stay up to date in everything trending in geek pop culture. Thank you guys. Stop it. No.